Yo, 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 what it do? It's your boy Jay Starks.
The one wheel wing, baby.
And I'm here with
Tyler James, Tyler the Explorer. You know what's good.
Yes, sir. The next episode of Roll Call GT Edition. I'm here with my bro, Tyler. Woo. And right now, what you all are seeing, what we are seeing is when I first arrived at Lone Pine, Alabama Hills, the view, before we even stepped on a one wheel. And I'm like, run. There were no one wheels out yet, so I was my own one wheel. Man, yo, how did you, well, you have been to this spot before, right? You came out here before, right?
Yeah, I came out here before, but wow, to be there with you and the whole one wheel crew was a different level. I think the last time I came there was, I didn't have a one wheel, so to be there with the GT, I mean, what a treat. Like that was like, I'm watching this footage right now and I'm like, dang, you had to run around because it's so gorgeous because they didn't put the boards down yet.
Bro, it was
They're
such a
still
beautiful
warming up.
spot. There was no warming up. It was kind of like, all right, let's go. Like, they put the boards down, and by the time they took the boards out, I was like, where's Tyler at? And I see you riding off in the distance. You're already filming. I'm like, dang. Like, and I think that's something that people need to know. Like, we got to test drive them to an extent. It wasn't like, yo, go ahead, run this joint into the ground. It was like a photo shoot, and we were riding the boards at the same time. So the focus was not on like seeing what we could, the best of the best, the farthest we could push it. It was more of like a shoot. Hey, Stefan.
Oh, Steven. Yeah.
Stefan, spelled Stefan, but pronounced Stefan. Yeah. This confusing as hell. So we're about to jump into the single track that you found.
This is a blast.
Tell us about the single track, yo.
Yeah, this was like just found on a whim. I was just like, let's go cruise. Like, let's go have a little adventure, take the helmets off, you know. Obviously we would be wearing helmets most of the shoot, but
yeah, we would.
Yeah, we found a little single track and we're like, let's go rip it up. And did we have all time or what?
Dude, it was so fun, bro. I can't even lie. I kind of sketched out about things I've never done, like spots I've never hit before, especially riding behind someone like you. Like, we were going to be riding close to the top speed. We were riding like fast. But we had Stefan with us, and he's not like a expert. He's a solid rider though. So we were taking it slow at some parts to let him catch up. So it was a good mix, but it was fun. Dude, I'm always up for a challenge. You know, I'm like, yo, there's not been one spot where you're like, yo, let's hit this joint. I was like, I was kind of sketched out about that other spot that you were shooting on with, we'll pass it later on. I think it was with Cade. You were shooting at this one spot that you showed me, and we tried to take the GT down the steep slopes. But
I was so stoked on this trail because I actually was on the board that had no pushback. So this was
This is when we having a GT would have been like beautiful. Yeah. Like, it would have gotten up that hill. The XR is just not doing it. Yeah, man, dude. Yeah, you were riding. I forgot. We're not gonna talk too much about the no pushback, but yeah, there's the legendary XR that has zero pushback. So gorgeous.
So
gorgeous. That's so fun to ride.
And then to have a pint behind us too. Like, I mean, the place that we're in is literally like, I mean, it's the middle of nowhere, and we were just finding trails every left and right. We were just kids in a playground, it felt like, at Alabama Hills, honestly.
Bro, that was so fun. Damn, man. Hanging out with you is so fun. I mean, meeting new people is always like a hit or miss thing. You don't know if you're going to vibe. And like, yo, like, man, I enjoyed having that. Bro, you and my brother, after we hung out, like, we had so much fun. And I think I'm about to crash right here.
That was so much fun to hang out with you. You're such good vibes always. And honestly, like, we were like two brothers. As soon as we were hanging out, we were just like, oh, let's go rip over here. Let's go do this. Let's go do this bonk. It was too much fun hanging with you, man. I can't wait till we get to do something else and do another little event and hang out again.
Heck yeah. We just missed the whole part so I crashed in the first scene when we were on the trails, and they put that line mark on the screen that you saw. And then you crashed afterwards using the long thing. And that was the end of the 360 footage. But now we moved to this is all like out of sync. It's all out of order, but this is a really dope spot. This is where Tyler was showing off, doing his damn thing. he was breaking out some tricks and filming some dope shots. Kate got some good shots of you standing on those rocks. Right now I'm just talking to Jack. Jack's like, yeah, man, do your thing, bro. Film what you want. And look who rolls up on the GT. Tyler. Such a
Yeah,
good dude, man.
dang, I was super stoked on it. I was like, when this was like kind of the second time I rode it, and it really was like a little warmed up to my feet, I feel like. So I was stoked. I mean, we got the white kicks on, they freshened us up with some shoes. And dang, I mean, I was stoked on the tricks I could do. The thing was drifting like no other,
bro.
It was
shove it,
a little shove it. Yeah, it's just plainer. The thing is fun, and I'm stoked to have my own now.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, me and my dad actually are sharing one, so that's really cool.
I saw that. That was cool. I saw y'all riding.
Yeah, my dad's been riding a lot now. He's loving the GT. He for Clydesdales all day. I feel like the GT is just it's the move. You can get to higher speeds. You're at 18 at a comfortable speed, rather than the XR. You're going to be a little bit, I would say, a little bit more sketchy at that speed. So I just think the GT overall is just a better experience in terms of riding and maneuverability. As you can see, like with tricks too, it's definitely going to hold up with tricks, which is super sweet too. I was so stoked to be there with you and just honestly doing some tricks with it and getting psyched up, because you were telling me like, get the drift, and I was like, yeah, let's freaking get it. Let's get this shot. Jack, you see Jack over there just posted in the corner like, do that again.
Heck yeah,
so
bro.
It was so fun. We were having a good time. It was a photo shoot, but it felt like fun the whole time.
It did. People like Aaron Brimhall.
Yeah,
it definitely became fam. Oh, speaking of which, there's this right now, Aaron and they had suspenders. Stay with the jokes, man. So I was like, he said, don't film. And so what I did was I took the camera away and I whispered, I'm like, hey, can I film this right now? Right now, that's what I say. And then I'm like, hey, what color is that hat? Is that like red? And he's like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, and that's what I told him. He's like, oh yeah, that's legally binding. Yo, but oh my God, bro, that view, man. So yeah, like you were saying though, we definitely became like fam. I still hit Aaron up, he'll message back. I didn't know he was so serious about being in the gym. He's super serious about being in the gym. Dude, man, just watching him rip on the GT and then watching you rip on the GT and myself ripping on the GT is just like, yo, between him being like someone who's like practically barely ever ridden a one wheel, and then us, people who have spent a lot of time on the one wheel, it's like, yo, like it really does cater to all skill levels, and it does help with the heavier riders, because I'm closer to, I'm 190, I'm almost 200 pounds, so I'm not as small as like my girlfriend per se, but yeah, having that extra stability does come in handy. So right now I'm just giving people a glimpse of this, and I was trying to use this other camera that was on like the stick. It's not a 360 cam, so it's like wobbling somewhat, but just to give everybody a little glimpse of the second location that we went to, this downhill run. This spot is cool. This is when you were the first to ride the GT in snow. How'd that feel?
To the right there.
How'd that feel?
Oh, the snow with the GT it's just like the sand. I mean, you can drift the tail out like exponentially. Like I'm all about like slides, like Jake, the Professor Leary, Jake Leary. He's all about those slides in the dirt and on the concrete, and those are just so fun in the sand and in the snow. So it holds, I think, a little bit better than the XR. I also will say I was on a treaded tire, so I'm mostly on the Vega on the XR. I'm a Vega boy. So I'm just stoked that they made a tread, and that now we get to go rip the trails with a treaded tire. And I'm stoked at that. It was sweet.
All right, this is the run. This is the run.
This is the run.
This is official, one of the runs. We did two runs, one where I went down and then you came up, and then one where you went down and I came up. But yo, the GT is just so fun. I was like, all right, let me see how fast I can
Check
go.
those kicks out.
Yeah,
Those
bruh.
fresh Nikes on the feet. Those are icy.
We see those people. We see them taking photos and stuff. So, oh, I hit this little jump. They're
Yeah,
just so fresh.
this was such a fun. Oh, the little gap. That was
Uh-huh.
sweet.
It's so
Yeah,
fun, man.
this was so fun because we actually did some photos before this, and we were like, hey, can we go just rip the GT? Me and Javier were like, let's go rip it out and let's go get it. And I was just like so stoked to be that they were all about it, and we just had we had our camera going. It was like it was super cool to be able to just to film each other and just kind of just stoke off each other. It was
Yo,
cool. We
bro.
stopped right here and we were like did a little interview. That was funny. That was classic.
Dang, man, I'm reliving. I haven't even watched this stuff since then. I just jumped off. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
go
look
ahead.
at the
Jump on.
smile. Look at the
Dude,
smile.
so
Yeah.
happy. Yo, GT is boss. In the other video I had to post a raw footage of it. I just kept saying it's so amazing. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. Like I keep saying that. We did do a little interview right here.
Yeah, we did. We were. This was like, does it pass the test? This is where I was like, is it passing it? And you gave it the check. You gave it the check mark.
Yeah, it's so
we
vicious.
put it through. We put it through its paces, and I mean, it was so cool to see someone else. It was so epic to ride it with you because I was the only one who had ridden it, and I was like, it was so awesome to have your opinion because I mean, you're the number one wheeler with miles. Like you have the most miles. You've been around the globe on a one wheel, and that's just honestly absolutely amazing. And I think you are such a such a good guy to be leading that force because no one's going to be catching up to you, and you're going to be holding that record forever. And it's just, you're just a legend, bro. And it was so epic to ride with you. And I mean, I know you're in DC, so I just can't wait to come up there and go hit some street with you and do some night rides. I always see you riding the night. It's so
yeah. When you come to DC, man, we definitely gonna ride, bro. I should have a GT or two by then, and we'll rip for sure, man. And thank you for those kind words. I appreciate it. I don't know if I'll hold I'll have the record for having done it forever, but I don't know. I hope there's someone that comes along at some point in time and rides as much and if not more than I do. That would be beautiful. I definitely got to post this actual raw interview so we can get the audio from this at some point. I'll post it.
Look, we're talking about smacking the lid.
Yo.
You're funny. Oh, this is the uphill test that we gave it.
Heck yeah. Dude, it's like, okay, I'm about to chase Tyler the Creator uphill, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I said the GT I would not be able to make it up.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And then just cruising up. But we do switch, and you do, I'm pretty sure you do ride up at some point. I'm almost positive you do. God, don't let me be backwards. Yeah.
This is when we only had there was only one GT out in the world, so we were switching off and just like it was so cool because both of us were like, hey, do you want to ride or do you want to ride? Like we both were just like frothing on each other, just testing it out, switching off, like just having fun. I mean, it was such a natural feeling hanging out with you, man. And I'm so stoked for our friendship and can't see where it goes this year, man.
You're so kind, bro. I appreciate you, man. Definitely honored to have met you, and nothing but good vibes, nothing but massive positive energy and love for you, bro. Like genuinely, you meet people. We meet a lot of people online, everyone nowadays. We meet people online and you don't know if their connection is genuine, but I can say that I definitely gained some brothers on this trip, and it was a blessing. It was a gift hanging with y'all, man.
It was so
watching
fun.
y'all ride and watching the laughs and from everything from just eating food together, laughing. Like, oh my gosh. I should have put clips of that in there. I didn't put any clips in that in there. There's so much stuff I took clips of.
That was such a good trip. Such a good group of guys. I really enjoy. Oh, a little slash right there.
Yeah.
A little section. This is all uphill too. Like
it is, right, dude.
Yeah, like this thing is.
You could have just pulled off if you wanted to. The GT's so fast. I mean, now people know. Now people know it has the torque that we said it has the torque. And I mean, because you know, people getting mixed reviews. They're like, "Well, we won't know until we ride it ourselves." And I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all about this device. It's more powerful by far.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, like, oh my gosh. So we're down to like 2 minutes left. You've been ripping GT. GT's out in the world. What's something you want to say to all the riders out there about your experience or in general?
Yeah, I'm so excited for us to have new boards under our feet. I mean, Onewheel has made a board now that is literally a better riding board than the XR. So I'm all about it. The feeling, the tires, the bigger tire. I totally like it. The bonks, the heaviness doesn't bother me.
Correct.
The power, I mean, it's got it all there. Yeah, the XR is still sweet, but I mean, GT all the way. I'm not getting back on my XR anytime soon. So I'm trying to learn this thing. I'm trying to make this the new beast. It is a beast. And yeah, I'm just so stoked for everyone else to get to try it and just get frothed up on a new blade that we have. Not many, like I've said this before, surfing, you don't really get many upgrades. Skateboards, you don't really get many upgrades. Onewheel, we're getting upgrades. So I mean, this is a board sport where upgrades are going to happen. And it's good. I know a lot of people have had some rusted boards and stuff. So I totally know that Onewheel is like actually probably stoked with that, because then they get to bring them back in and fix the problems. So I'm super stoked for that. And yeah, I'm just looking forward for everyone to get ripping on the GT, and can't wait to come out to DC and hang with you soon.
Heck yeah, bro. Yeah. Any product, the first line is always going to be, you know, kinks that you got to get out.
That's a shot right there.
So yeah, it was. That's you. Remember we were, we wedged your phone against my glove. My girl was like, "Did he have a tripod?" And I was like, "Nah, you know, we improv, we make this work." But man, that's where we were riding in the snow, and you were trying to get that drift. Oh my gosh, man, so many good times. We only got a little bit more time left.
Yeah, that was so. Honestly, like the experience was like that was such a trip to remember. And like the laughs we had, it was just honestly that was, and I was so stoked to like just be there out in the middle of nowhere. Like it was a blessing, and I'm so stoked to be able to ride the GT. I was so stoked to be there with you and riding the GT, the guy who has the most miles in the world. Like it's so epic to meet you, and I'm so stoked to be on this YouTube channel with you and get to share some words on the GT that now that everyone's got it. So hopefully everyone's enjoying it, and I just can't wait for more of them to come out and for people just to start ripping. Of course there's going to be falls, but you know, we got to get back up, wear our function wrist guards, got to stay up, you know, good community. Can't wait for yeah, wear the lids for sure. That's a crucial thing. I definitely think this year is going to be a lid year for me. So I'm looking forward to that, because yeah, lids are definitely no joke. I don't want to be hurt. GT is no joke either. More power. So I mean, I'm ready to upgrade to the lid.
Word, bro. I'm excited to see what you go with, man. Yo, thanks. Man, you're so kind. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate the love, man. We definitely got to get up on another episode, get up on some more stuff. But in the meantime, I'm going to let you get back to your planned hike. And thank you for coming on for Roll Call today, bro. And you want to sign us out? You want to tell the people bye?
Hey, yes, I would love that. People of the Onewheel community and the future Onewheel community, I appreciate every single one of you. We cannot wait for 2022 Race for the Rail. I want to see all you guys out there racing. Can't wait. We got the best announcers out there, Javier. Hopefully I can do some announcing. But yeah, we're so stoked for this year, and I'm just so blessed for all the friends and the whole community. Can't wait for 2022. We're about to blow this up. Woo!
Boy.
Woo!